أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. Yes, today what I'm going to be talking about when people become religious because of subjective experiences. For example, some people believe that they have a direct relationship with God in terms of that God literally speaks to them, and words are said back and forth between them and the Creator, and no matter what you say to them in terms of their religion, in terms of whether it's correct or not, they will always continue to believe what they want to say or believe what they want to believe, even though the reality it isn't in their scriptures. If you view their scriptures and then if they view the scriptures, they will see completely something different, but they will not budge from their way because they feel comfortable, because they might have this warm fuzzy feeling, because they might have this feeling with the community as such, where they might even feel as though they might have this subjective experience with God as such. That's what they might be thinking. Now, how can you basically talk to someone like that? I mean, to be truthful, it's up to them what they want to believe, because at the end of the day, if they believe what they want to believe is correct, then they're entitled to. So I have no qualms with that. As a Muslim, all our job is to deliver the message, and that's it. But in reality, what they need to really look at is quite a few things, really. Number one, are they not mentally challenged, mentally ill? Are they not schizophrenic? That they're not hearing voices in their head? And if you're not schizophrenic, then maybe they need to look up what type of voices are they talking about, because a lot of the times when we're going about our lives in terms of our conscience, etc. and all that, we have like a particular conscience. We have a good voice which is saying, you know what, that's the right thing to do. So it's a tough thing to do, but at the end of the day, that is the right way to go. Do it, mate. You're telling yourself that. And then on the other hand, you have the negative chatter, which is always trying to say that, you know what, you're wrong, you're completely wrong, it's all completely rubbish, you're rubbish, etc. The negative chatter just keeps going there. And are they not, analysing the voices and going, wait a minute, I'm speaking to myself actually, you know what I mean? They need to kind of look at themselves and, really objectively analyse whether it is the truth. Because if it don't, then, what's the point of carrying on with what they're doing? Sure, it might get them through life in terms of, having have a nice life, live in a good way. But to be truthful, anybody can do that in any particular way. An atheist can go through life, doing meditation and not having to think about God or anything like that. And for them, their spiritual truth is their spiritual truth. And this is the thing. This is the thing that you really need to analyze. What is is that your actual truth? Because at the end of the day, you can't look at that and go, you know what, this is the truth on based on subjectiveness. You have to be objective. In life, you have to be objective. This is the way forward. You have to look at it analytically. You have to look at it scientifically. Sure, science is revisable and can change in the future, but such as scientific facts, people need to view them and really look at themselves and think it through. Is it the truth? Does what I'm doing, does what I'm practicing in terms of my faith coincide with actually what the scriptures actually teach me to do? Is my scriptures full of interpolations? Is it authentic? Or is it a fabrication? What am I basing my religion on? And then the thing is, a lot of people go, oh, you know what, I haven't got time for this, and my whole, if I do this, my whole life is going to go by, and I'm just going to be wasting it. You know what? Well, you only have one life. We're all going to die at the end of the day. Shouldn't we really evaluate all religions, life itself, and then basically make a conclusion? Sure, at present you might have only read a few books, but at the end of the day, make a conclusion as now and be open to change if you want to. That's the best way to do it. If the truth comes and hits you in the face, you've got to be open and honest about it. And I think that's where a lot of the people with subjective experiences need to look at. Sure, subjectiveness is good. It's sometimes helps us mentally in terms of emotional stuff. For example, like meditation, etc. It can help you through life and mentally can make you better. Because it will help you mentally, then it will also help you externally in terms of your life. But the point is, when it comes to the truth in terms of reality, you have got to be truthful. Okay, that's it from me on this particular one, people. So, any people who are, just thinking of subjective truths, open your eyes, be objective, and I mean anybody out there, just be objective about it. Put aside, we have our unconscious bias towards certain things, so if certain things, you don't want to agree with, etc., then you can't be. You've got to be a bit open up. You've got to open your mind to to seek the truth. If you want to seek the truth, you have to be open up your mind. So, God willing, inshallah, God willing, please do that. Please view Islam as well in an open and honest light, and God willing, you'll come to the truth, which is Islam is the truth in my opinion, and inshallah you will come to that. Ameen. Summa Ameen Rabbil Alameen.